Welcome back aboard, me mateys. Here we are, Grog and Booty, and once again we're taking off on Borderlands 2. We are working on our badass farming. We're focusing on the location farming, and this is our third episode here. So we're going to pick up where we left off. We had finished up Sanctuary. Now we're going to head off to Frostburn Canyon. We'll end up going in and out of there once and then twice. We'll pick up some quests and come back rather than running out of our way. So right here off the bat, we're going to run right here and stop right here. This little thing is one of the totems that you want to hit. There are 10 of these things. So show you where all of them are. 1 and then 2, you can kind of see straight out in front of me again. That's number 2. So then we're going to knock out these guys, and we're going to, as we go into this tunnel here, rather than just taking off and going down it like you normally do, turn to your left. There's a little cave here. Take that up and around the corner, and we'll find our first vault symbol here. We'll finish the vault symbols off this first time through, and then we will have a couple of the totems left, and then the, I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but the Scorch quest to finish, as well as the Echoes. Now right as you come down this lane here, we're going to go around all the way in the back corner here. This is the first of the Echoes that you need. So we'll grab that and move on. Knock these guys out, and then you got another totem right here before you head up the stairs. So like I said, we're going to try to do all this as efficiently as possible, that way we're not running in circles. And here we go, totem number 4 right above our head where these two badasses pop out. And let's go ahead and take that out. Alright, so the totems are spread throughout here, and you just see most of them, but like I said, you got 8. Here's number, what is this? We're on 5, right? Yeah, 5, sorry. But yeah, these totems are spread out throughout here, so just kind of, as you're going through, you can knock them all out. Here's number 6, right before we head down here. Also, I'm going to point it out because I know somebody's going to notice and be like, hey, what's going on here? I did have to replay this section. I apparently missed recording it. Right here, number 6, up under that pipe, and then when you turn back around, right before you head into Lilith's headquarters, that's going to be number 8, and that's all we're going to get on this run. Right before we go towards Lilith, we're going to turn to the right here and finish off the Call to the Vault symbols. What I was saying was, I'm sure somebody's going to notice that like my level is different or something like that in this video here than the previous one. That's because I had to replay this. Like I said, kind of screwed up. Must not have hit record or something, and had to go back and start another character and redo this area. Not a big deal though. Alright, so nothing else we're going to do in here, so I'm going to leave this running and fast forward. We're going to try to get through this as quick as possible so we can move on. And then when we come back, we're going to end up, like I said, we're going to map to Sanctuary, come back here, pick up the quest there, and then map back here and finish this up. Like, that way we're not running out of the way. And I'll finish the quests, but I won't do all of them. I realized that doesn't make sense to put all of them on here, make you watch all these quests if they don't have any effect on any of the badass ranks as far as location. So if we're going out of our way for nothing and I'm doing the quest, I'll knock them out, but I'm not going to actually put them on this video, or on these videos I should say. Try to keep this as short as possible so that you guys can get through, see the things that you need to see as far as like being able to pick these up in order as you're going through, and keep this kind of efficient, because if you're just running back and forth to a lot of these places, it can take a long time to get a lot of these. But if you kind of learn and teach yourself a routine to go through here and pick them up as you're going through, it makes it a lot quicker. I mean, I think I've got 40 characters on my account right now, and I've created more than that and deleted them. As long as they don't have weapons I want or anything like that, I just delete them once I'm done. As you can see, we've got the Call to the Vault symbol done, and the other 2 we've started, but we do have to go back to finish there. So we picked up the 2 quests from Lilith. The one is her cult that's chasing her around. That'll get us to where we can finish these. Scorch won't show up until you get to his quest and finish it. So in order to get his quest chain done, or his challenge done, you have to obviously do this quest. So we're going to knock out the first one, which is just burn some of these guys, pick up their ashes, and turn that one back in. And then now we can go off here and take care of Scorch. So right in this little camp right here is the next of our totems. Let me knock everybody out real quick. And you can see it right there, hanging right there. That is totem number 9. And we'll just continue around. Now, Scorch, you basically just got to take him out before any of his worshippers take any damage. Easiest if you're, I mean, obviously as a siren, it's easy because you phase lock him like this, knock him out, and then you can kill everybody else. As you can see, we got that challenge done. And right before we go, rather than going back the way we did, we're going to go this way. You'll see that last totem up there. There you go, totems of fire, that is done. And I'm going to go up here, there's an echo off to the right. So up here, take care of these guys hanging around. And sitting on this chair right here, that's the next totem. Now if you want, right here there's this fuse box, you can blow it up, you can click on it to turn it off, whichever you want. That'll open up this chest. And if you don't know, if you haven't played this game very much, those wires that I just pointed at, anytime you see those, that's how you turn those off. You just follow those wires. Alright, so watch out for the guy coming out of here, and then right behind this little hut is going to be the last of our echoes. Boom, burning sensation is done, and now we have everything here done. Totems of fire, praise be to Scorch, I don't remember what the other one was in the Call to the Vault symbol there, but yeah, that area is done. It didn't take us very long. Like I said, I'm going to pick up the quest, but I'm not going to put that on video for you. Go ahead, we're going to go to Three Horns Divide right now. And I got a little distracted here because I saw the red dots, and I did get lucky. Those red dots, whenever you see them on the minimap when you come into Three Horns Divide, will signify that those bullymongs are fighting Savage Lee, and he drops the Unkempt Herald, which is a pretty great weapon. Alright, so now we have the Ball quest. Run up here, and all you have to do for him, he's like the same as Scorch. You don't want to kill him without without hurting any of his skags. Once he's dead, you can take out the skags, but kill him quickly, that way you don't hurt the skags, and then once he's dead, take out the skags. That gives you that challenge. Now we're going to do a real quick run around and finish this quest, and kind of helps me work on the Bullymong quest as well for whatever his name is. I'm blanking. I always have these blank moments. Apologize for that. But can't think of the guy's name right now. Alright, so run back over here. I ended up dropping down rather than taking that shortcut because I figured I could knock out some of these bullymongs. Alright, so now we're just gonna map back to our car, and I had the thing there to get the, I think I needed a slinger, that's what I was looking for. There we go. Just shooting these until he gets done talking, because he was talking and I didn't have the actual quest to get one of those things shot. Again, that's another one of your challenges though, is to shoot their projectiles when they throw them at you. If you ever want to finish that one, the easiest thing, especially if you have an infinity pistol or a vehicle with a turret where you can just kind of get 1 or 2 of those slingers to kind of set up and just sit there throwing things at you, then you can knock out that challenge pretty easily. But obviously, not being a location one, not one I'm going to focus on here. So Three Horns to Valley, we got those 2 challenges there. This ain't my first rodeo, and the Call to the Vault symbol. I end up having to kill all of these skags here because they kept knocking me off this thing. All you gotta do is use that geyser, and you're just gonna land on top of the pig here. Right here, can see it, this ain't my first rodeo. And if you're farming or you need the infinity pistol, just turn around the other way and use that geyser to jump up where Doc Mercy is. I can't do that right now because I haven't killed Doc Mercy the first time, so you have to go through one of the sides in order to activate his quest, which is what I'm going to do right now. So for Doc Mercy, like I said, I like to take this quest early and get it done anytime I'm playing this game because, I mean, obviously he drops the infinity pistol once you finish his quest, so anytime you're running through, hey, just knock him out, see if you get an infinity pistol. Personally, I don't like wasting a lot of time farming really anything at low levels. If I get lucky and get it, I'll get it and pass it along to new characters, things like that, kind of like I did. I got lucky with that Alcantara when I ran through there. I'll keep that and pass that along to some new characters, that way they've got better weapons, but for me, farming at low levels is a waste of time. You're going to level up so fast, it's not worth it. Alright, so up here where you see this little steam power thing, and there's a little hut behind here. You're gonna have two enemies pop out of here, usually badasses, so be aware. Got the badass Psycho and a badass Nomad. And then we're gonna run inside this building, just turn to your left, and there's your cult symbol. We'll get two of these in this video. The last one we won't get until the next video when we go after Roland, because obviously you can't. It's in the little area as you're heading to the Bloodshot compound, so we can't get that yet. Before I go in here, Southpaw, we're going to run around behind Southpaw, and once you get back here, you got to jump over these pipes. Yeah, that was a bad jump. There we go. That's a better jump. Sometimes I have problems with jumping. And there's your second cult symbol. Like I said, that'll give us the two that we're going to get in this video. The last one we'll finish up when we come back for Roland. So I'm going to deviate out of this map for a minute, and I want to kill all these enemies because it's finishing up the Doc Mercy quest for me there. Alright, and we're going to run in Southpaw. Southpaw has two things that we're after, the boss run and the call to the vault. So drop down as soon as you come in, cult symbol right there, then just turn around and go back up that ladder. Now, your second cult symbol, or actually make sure you get your boss. When you get those bosses, make sure you pick up their echoes or you won't be able to move forward. It's your second cult symbol, just jump up on the rail there, up on this pipe, right here, and you can see your second symbol. Easy enough. The boss run requires you to finish all four of these bosses in 10 minutes. Honestly, if you're coming in at a really low level, it might be difficult. I think this may have taken me 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, I'm not sure, I didn't pay attention to the time. Next cult symbol, you're going to jump on the rail, jump on this wheel, and then jump up here. Right there is your next cult symbol. Take out the third boss, pick up his echo, and we're just going to run through this kind of area. Kind of is annoying because you got a lot of enemies that keep coming out behind you, so you got to keep running backward to kill them so that you can get that boss to come out. But it's not hard, it's just you got to keep chasing after them. But once you get this guy's going to pop out, and we're going to kill him quickly, and that'll give us our boss run. So there you see it, boss run. And that's both of our challenges here in Southpaw. So easy to knock that one out as we're going by here. I mean, like I said, we're right there next to it. Just run in there and do it. It's going to take you, if you get the boss run, 10 minutes at most, because otherwise you're not going to get that boss run. Now we'll go back to Three Horns Valley, and here I'm going to end up activating this steam power thing here. That way I can fast travel, I can use the machines, I can get a vehicle, whatever I need, all that stuff will be active, because until you finish this quest, that's not all active. Alright, that's done. Nothing special here, so from here, we're just going to end up going off to the dust, and that's where we'll pick up this next video. thanks again for joining, everybody. Thanks for coming to Grog and Booty. We'll see you next time with episode 4.